What to do when you get lost in your career? Well, if you watch this video, I assume that somehow you feel lost in your career. You feel stagnant. You feel that you have little room to grow and you don't know what to do. Well, congratulations. That is a sign of you on the edge of your comfort zone. And now it's time for you to discover and to write a new chapter for your career. Isn't that exciting? Well, from my personal experience, I can tell you that I got lost in my career many times. From working as an accountant for a corporate company in Vietnam, after 3 years, I didn't see the future in that path, and I was lost and I was struggling, and I would try to find an answer, and then I decided to quit my accountant job and to study English full-time with a dream that one day I can work for an international company. And that was 10 years ago. And now I am living in London. I'm living in England and having my career in the UK. So throughout the last 10 years, also many times I was lost in my career and I wasn't sure, is this a path for me? Is it something I'm meant to do? So why I'm sharing this message? Because not many people are so lucky like Warren Buffett or Elon Musk, right? So if you watching this video, like as we are ordinary human being, that we will get lost from time to time in our career. The key here is to have the keys and have the practical tips and guidance to provide you let's say the guidance for you to navigate, to find the next path, the next career path for you. And that could take times, could take a couple months, some people would take weeks or even years. So I want to share this message because sometimes when we feel stuck in our career, it's so easy to beat ourselves up and to feel depressed, and all of that can lead to a lot of unfulfillments, unsatisfactions, and unhappiness. So I really want to share with you that 3 key practical tips that I apply over and over again in my career and helping me to navigate and just find the right next step for me in my career. So feel free to write down, because if you feel stuck, this could be an answer for you today. The first key practical step is to take actions. Now, what do I mean by taking actions? What I can see that most people often make, the mistake that they often make is that they stay in an inaction mode for too long. And when you stay in inaction mode, normally what would that lead to? You feel depressed, you feel hopeless, you feel that you don't have any power to change, and that's not going to do any good for you. So my recommendation is to take actions. Take even small actions, because by taking actions, you would gather the feedbacks. And based on that feedbacks, that's going to provide you the feedback for you to navigate, to refine your approach, and to assess whether that path is in alignment with where you want to go, or that path is not good for you. So let me give you an example. A couple of years ago, when I feel lost in my career, I don't know what to do. And that was during the pandemic, right? And not only that, I work in aviation, not only, the whole world was frozen and not allow people to travel around, but also my salary would decrease during that period. So instead of stay still or stay in action, which I felt that if I stay in action, if I did not take any actions, that the world's still moving, people still make progress, and I am still stuck and still stay in this position, which not doing any good for me. So I started discovering, can I do some online business, or can I sell Facebook mask? Can I learn to invest in stocks? or can I do something? So I just explore and experiment different options, and I would check in with my body. Which activities bring me expansion, that bring me energies, and on the other hand, which activity that I feel heavy, I feel negative about it, I feel constrict, my body will constrict when I talk about it. So I will taking actions and at the same time gather feedback. How does my body react to those activities? And then after 6 months of trying different things, study different subjects, I discovered about coaching. In particular, transformational coaching, which I was so excited. And the moment when I watched the video from my teacher, Coach Sean Smith, my eye was so sparked, and I just keep studying, keep learning, and I forget about even the essence of time. I just keep learning. I just keep want to learn more and practice more. I was willing to embrace the times constraint to do the coaching practices with my peers. I would find the time to learn and to do all of the homework. So those are valuable feedback for me to realize that, oh, I really love coaching, because I see the huge impact of personal development, of coaching, transformational coaching did for me. And I could not be more excited to share with people, to helping other people also to transform their lives and to make progress in their career, in their life, their personal relationship, or their spiritual being, or whatever they want to achieve in their life. So the first step, again, take actions and then gather feedback to see how your body, how your cell react those feedback. And that lead to the second step, that assess your feedbacks. Because if we have the pressure, or if you put pressure, like if every single step I take, it must lead to success, then you would be very disappointed and you would not go very far. So I want to advocate and encourage you to remove that pressure on you and to give yourself the permission to take imperfect actions and then gather the feedback. And then based on that feedback, as I mentioned, see how your body react. If you talk about a certain topic that you're so passionate about, that you have a lot to say, you have a lot to contribute, those are a very good sign that you are on the right path, right? And on the other hand, if you talk about your job, if you talk about certain topics that you don't have a lot to say, you're not interested about it. For me, if we talk about politics, that I don't have a lot to say because I'm not an expert in that area. That area is not an area that I have a lot of interest to. But if we talk about relationship, if we talk about personal development, if we talk about mindset, adversity, resilience, then I have a lot to say. So I want you to gather those feedbacks and really check in with yourself. Your body is so wise and provide you a lot of feedback for you to navigate. And as my teacher, Coach Sean Smith, he say, if you see the path, that's probably not your path. Because your path, can you imagine? There's only one of you in this world. So nobody in the history have written the path for you. So it is your job, it is your responsibility to discover and to navigate and to write the path for you. Does that make sense? I'm going to say it again. So there's nobody in this world like you. You are a unique human being, right? And if we expect their written path for us, that's not our path. Because those people written the path, they don't have the experiences that you have. They don't have the same upbringing that you have, right? So it is your responsibility and your job and your duty to find the path for you. It is scary, and at the same time, it is exciting because you can be in charge. You are the captain of your own ship, right? So to recap, the second step is to gather the feedback and navigate through which path for you, which step are meant for you. And then take step by step. Don't put a lot of pressure on you that every single step that you need to have a big win, you need to be successful in those steps, because that's going to lead to a lot of disappointment. So just give yourself the permission to take imperfect action, gather the feedback, check in which path that bring you joy, expansion, excitement, bring you energy. That is a good indications. And that lead me to the final step of this video, is to be kind to yourself, right? Be kind to yourself. What does that mean? Be kind to yourself could mean in different forms. To me, be kind to myself, like I would have awareness on my internal self-talk. And some people say, aware about your internal dialogues, what sort of thoughts that you have in your mind, because every single feelings or emotional actions all started from one single thought. So be aware about your thought and what sort of thought that you have in your mind. And if you want to be kind with yourself, you can catch the negative thoughts, right? The negative self-thoughts, the negative self-talk, and then reframe those self-talks, reframe those negative dialogues. So just to give you an example, like if you experience a bad day, or you may make so-called mistakes, or encounter so-called failures, and it's so easy to beat yourself up. It's so easy to feel like, oh, why I'm so bad, or I'm not good enough to do this, oh, why I'm terrible about this, I'm always wrong, or nobody loves me, blah, blah, blah. So all of those negative self-talk, like I really want to helping you to reframe those. And if that's the thought you create, then you can have the power, you have the power to reframe the thought and to change it. So when you catch it, just be kind to yourself. No, I am a loving human being. I'm doing my very best. I am on the journey to discover a new path. And I am lovable. I am capable. So reframe by positive affirmations that people say, and you can start by small. Say something that be kind to yourself, like if you love someone, if you have children, then I would imagine that you would say a very loving words. You would give a lot of support when your children experience difficult days, right? Or you in a relationship, if your partner have a bad day and they feel bad about it, and I would imagine that you will show your love, you will show the support for them. So do that for yourself. Other form of being kind to yourself is to seek support, because I feel that we have 8 billion people live in this world, and that sometimes we feel very lonely, and that's not true. The people out there, many people are very kind, share the same values with you. If you are blessed to be in a loving relationship, then your family, your partner are somebody that you can share, to open up yourself, share your vulnerabilities. Because when you share your struggles, when you share your vulnerabilities, you allow your family members, your partner, your friend to step up and support you. Isn't that amazing when you're helping somebody and making impact on other people? So that would be the same for your families, right? Give them the opportunity to show up for you, to support you. And that gonna not only, helping you to feel better, but also strengthen the relationship, make you bonding together stronger. And other people, they don't want to share with their family members because they're not sure having feedback and advice and opinion from their family members or their loved one gonna helping them. So they want to speak with the therapist or coach to helping them to find the truth. So that is very valuable. I try all of them, and I've personally received a lot of values from seeking professional support from coaches and therapists. And if you looking for support and navigate through your career, or you feel so stuck in your career, reaching out to me and I would love to support you. So to sum up, the 3 practical steps that you can do when you feel stuck in your career or in your life. First step is to take actions. Taking actions is better than stay stuck or stay in action. Remember that. Second step is to gather the feedbacks from those actions and then check in with yourself with which activities bring you joy, expansions, happiness, fulfillments, and which activities you feel constrict, you feel like resist, you feel small, you feel shrinking because of doing those activities. And then the final step is to be kind to yourself by whether that catching your negative self-talk, reframe those with affirmations, or sharing with your family members, your loved ones, your friends, somebody you trust and be there for you, or seeking professional support from coaches or therapists. All of those are going to help you to start navigate through your next chapter of your life, next chapter of your career. And then isn't that exciting that you have the power, you have the opportunity to create a new chapter for your life? I'm so excited for you. If anything in this video that resonates with you, please share with me in the comment below. Or maybe you already overcome your stuckness. Maybe one time in the past you were stuck, but now you're on a mission of helping others, of changing the world in your own form. Whatever your experience it is, share with me in the comment below. And I'm so excited. And hopefully see you on the next video that somewhere in this screen. Take care.